Hi everyone, this is daveac.blip.tv and this is my vblog 128 for Friday the 31st of December 2010. Yes, it's goodbye to the noughties and as we greet the future of 2011. I'll drink to that. Yes, and a rather shorter vlog today because I'm suffering the tail end of a bit of a Christmas bug that I've had, and I've tried to record this once before and started coughing just towards the end, so hopefully I won't cough, but if I do, please excuse me putting out the video with that on, but I am assured that you won't catch a cough or a cold over the video. So with that, let me try and get through this in one piece. Okay, and with some enjoyment. This last weekend, that was Sunday that's just gone, both the Doctor Who Podshock and the Cultum Collective were concentrating on the latest Doctor Who Christmas special, A Christmas Carol. At 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Torture ID 54821, the Cultum Collective had gathered together and we did our review of A Christmas Carol, and that was about a 2-hour episode that we did, and that was on Sunday the 26th of December, and that of course is now up on our feeds. The iTunes feeds are from our cultum.com, are from the Cultum Collective fan page on Facebook. And just later that day at 5 p.m, Lewis and with me co-hosting did a live show on the very same topic, Doctor Who, A Christmas Carol. Unfortunately, later in the day, TalkShoe was having audio problems, and both Lewis at his end and me at my end had a little bit of problems with audio, so the program was a little bit late starting, but nonetheless there was some good discussion. Lewis stops when the recording's ended on TalkShoe, he takes it down, does a little bit of tidying up and adds some little promos and things. So that episode has now gone up, and that is episode Podshock 232. So look out for that also on the feeds. A Christmas Carol, the Doctor Who special that aired both in the UK on Christmas Day and in America on BBC America, and not long afterwards in Australia. But also, just about before I was recording today's show, Lewis has put up a special bonus edition for those people who bought the little app to use and listen to Podshock on mobile phones like the Apple iPhone. And it's episode 2 of the exclusive app episode. That's episode A02. So that's about a 35-minute little treat for those people that have purchased the app. Okay, now there's some other little bits of news about Doctor Who I just want to mention, and I'm not going to move the camera around if I can help it too much today. I'm already feeling a bit queasy. I don't want to get us all mixed up. But on the Doctor Who news page, and the URL for that is Gallifrey News Base, or one word, .blogspot, one word, .com. And this is actually to do with the ratings of, while we've been in the Christmas period, the BBC has been showing some of the older Christmas specials, and the Next Doctor has just aired, and it got an audience of 1.3 million viewers, which was, I think, excellent to say that that was the Doctor Who special from 2 years ago. In actual fact, just ended on the BBC and BBC HD as I record this, as they've been re-showing Planet of the Dead. And that just reminds me, by the way, I should just say that also look out for the Cultum Collective Christmas extras that we did. We did 4 of past Christmas specials, and that was from the Christmas Invasion, Runaway Bride, Time Crash, and the Next Doctor. So please, Voyage of the Damned and the Next Doctor. So please look out for those on the feeds. This coming Sunday, which will actually in fact be in the new year in 2011, that's the 2nd of January at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be going back to our topic, Doctor Who, This Is Your Life. We've done all the information we found out about his TV appearances. we're going to now start seeing what we can glean from the audio books and articles written about Doctor Who. So that is Doctor Who, This Is Your Life Continued. And then on the 9th of January, we will be doing episode 80, reviewing our sci-fi year, reviewing 2010. Okay, so that's all the Doctor Who related news. But one little piece of other sci-fi news is that tomorrow, the 1st of January 2011, on ITV in the UK, the first episode of Series 4 of Primeval will be airing. So really looking forward to that. Let's just hear a clip of the current Primeval tune, just in case they change it and give us a new one. And I'll stop it there. So that is something I'm really looking forward to. Some of the old characters about Abby and Connor are back, and we have some new cast members. So hopefully, and I think that airs in the States one day later. So looking forward to that. Now, one or two other little pieces of news. The PlayStation 3. I'm going to talk a little bit about that. It's just had a new software update to version 3.55. And also, when I mentioned in my last vblog, episode 127, I mentioned about the new, on-demand services. And I've just got a few little photographs I want to show you of that. And whilst I'm at it and moving the camera, I just want to also mention that at long last I've joined Flickr. I've had a photo bucket site, DAC 100 photo bucket site for a couple of years now, but I am approaching the limit of the free thing. I think you're allowed half a gigabyte on there, and I'm coming to the end of that. So I thought the best thing to do was to now join up with Flickr. So it's flickr.com /photos/daveac. Let you just see. One of the little tech item I want to just mention, because of if you're a Skype user, and because of the Skype outage they had a week or two back, I got a nice little email, and it offered me $1 whole to add to my Skype income to use for phone calls by way of apology. Now, $1 doesn't seem much, but when you consider how many people use Skype, that's quite a big item of expense for them. Okay, let's move the camera around, and as you can probably tell, I'm not really on top form here today, but we'll go with the flow. Let me just get that lined up properly. Okay, so here's it's actually, I've used daveac Blip TV photo stream, although the actual URL has daveac. I put up some of my Doctor Who up close ones, and there are some pictures from I've got quite a few pages there. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go to some pictures that I've taken from my PlayStation 3. First of all, talking about the on-demand services, and then again it'll show you what my Flickr page looks like on that. So let's just bring the page to the front. Let's see, we've got that lined up. That's a bit scary, but we'll do that. Get the right one, David. Told you I was a little bit under the weather. Okay, so this is the new 4OD that is now available on your PlayStation 3 in the UK, of course, if you've got it connected to the internet. And it's the usual with the catch-up services and categories and so on. Move that out of the way. Various different things, you can pick the dates and so on. In-betweeners, look, misfits, and so on. The ITV player is there also as beta, and that allows you again to get programs from ITV 1 to 4. Help information A to Z, and that's just a reminder of what the BBC iPlayer interface looks like on the PlayStation 3, where you can pick the programs. I'm not sure whether that's in focus. That top one there says Doctor Who: A Christmas Carol, Doctor Who Confidential, and so on. Okay, and here is my Flickr page again, but this time viewing it using the browser that's built into PlayStation 3. And then you can go to the photo stream where you can actually stream through the photos. These are the ones from the up close, and you can see down at the bottom there all the pictures that are available. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's go back and let's get us back into focus, David, please. Camera. Well, I hope that's going to focus because, as I said, I did this show before and I got into a real coughing fit, so I'm going to there we are. I'm going to continue if you don't mind because I am struggling a little bit today, and what I'm going to do now is go straight to the wine. Oh, before I do that, see, I'm not really on form, am I? I haven't got a book or a DVD. The Primeval was the bit of music I was going to play, but just to mention that next week or the week after, I'm going to be looking at this Blu-ray box set that my daughter Roz got me for Christmas. The Pacific, the same people who did Band of Brothers. So thank you, Roz. I'm going to look forward to that. Obviously, I won't be able to show you the quality of the picture on this, but hopefully I can perhaps go to some of the extras and give you an idea of whether this box set is a good value product to buy. But I am looking forward to it. It was shown here on the subscription channel Sky, so I haven't actually seen it on TV. So I am looking forward to that. Thank you, Roz. Right, with 12 minutes, I'm going to go to the wine. And the wine is a little bit of a nod to my friend Ian, the Sixth Doctor, because it's a New Zealand wine. As people know, Ian, the Sixth Doctor, my co-host from the Culture Collective, hails from New Zealand. He's had his parents over for 2 months. On Monday, they're going back to New Zealand, and he's feeling a little bit down. So in their honour, Ian, I'm drinking this Brancott Estate, North Island, Merlot and Cabernet Sauvignon 2009 from the Montana group. And I'm going to try my luck a little bit more with the focusing. I think that's focused. Freeze frame, because I can't keep it that still. Presents a mellow harmony of sweetness and savoury tannins, leading to smooth finish of black fruit characters. And it's 13% by volume. Now, it was nearly a £9 wine reduced to £6. So that's what should be nearly a $14 wine reduced to $10. That's from €10 down to €7. It's been open a little bit longer now because I had a run through and it didn't work. So here we go. Yes, I'm getting a little bit of fruit, but I'm also getting a rather musty sort of a smell from it. Let's have a taste. It's not a Ripasso wine, but it's got that slightly velvety taste to the actual a silky smoothness, as it mentioned. I've got quite a few legs on here, which show that it's a slightly more viscous wine. That's probably not coming through on the video, but it is smooth. But I must admit the tannins that are coming in seem a little bit harsh to me. It doesn't seem to marry very well. It's almost a wine of two halves. Let me taste it again. Yes, It's nice, but it then goes to a slightly bitter and slightly coarse finish. Now, I should just preface that I have taken some medication earlier for this sort of a bit of flu that I'm just getting over, so that just could have altered my taste buds. So I'm not going to be overcritical, because it may just be that my taste buds are a little off, but it's just tasting to me as though it's a little bit, it's a smooth opening taste, and I'm getting the fruit, and I'm getting the smoothness and the velvetedness, and then this slightly harsh, slightly raspy tannins are coming in. But that could, as I say, just be my situation after taking medication. I think I'll have to reserve thumbs up to that, and maybe when I mention it, when I do my next vlog, I'll just mention how this tasted later in the day, when my throat is possibly a little bit better. So with that, I apologise for a very bitty show today. As I say, not on good form really, but I do wish everybody, and I'll toast you to it, I wish you to have a very good new year, and all the best wishes for 2011. And with that, cheerio.